Okay, I did the research. This cache was placed in 2017. It's a small size container. All right, friends, we are closing in. We are under 500 feet to the Fizzy Loop. Come on. We're headed to the Buzzard's Roost. That's just the name of it. It's an overlook. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Kansas, Indiana, Delaware, and West Virginia, Canada, North Carolina. Signature pose. Oh, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Lonely! Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes!
Are you ready?
Yo YouTube, what's up? It's Triple P. How you guys doing? I'm out here at Camp Tuscazor in Zorsville, Ohio, looking for the cache of the week. It's 0.85 miles to get there. Let's hit the trails and see if we can make the find. Here we go. We're off and running. This is gonna be one heck of a snow hike. It is nowhere near where I parked, and it is like 16 degrees out. Let me get back on the trail up here. It is windy, which does not help. But we're gonna make our way around these trails and then head out to try and get the cache of the week here. All right, let's keep moving. We're just getting started. All right, let me go ahead and state the obvious. I know I look absolutely ridiculous with this orange hat on my head, but there technically could be hunting out here. So instead of wearing the big orange vest, I decided to wear the orange hat. This geocache is a 2.5 difficulty, 4.5 terrain. We're trying to get it because if I find it, it will put me up one more Fizzy Loop. Yes! I need another 2.5, 4.5. If you missed my last Fizzy Loop video, you can watch it right here. Or you can at least see the title of it, or the cover photo right here. The sun is peaking, which is really nice. Looks like there's other people that have hiked out here, believe it or not, because there's footprints that are not mine. And I couldn't think of a better time to be out here than in the winter time. Yes! Winter hiking / caching at its absolute finest. Let's keep moving. There's a great overlook at the end, which is where the geocache is at. Okay, so we just turned onto the overlook trail. And the overlook trail is the trail that we should be on for the rest of the hike until we get to the overlook to find the geocache. Guys, I've been trying to find an epic winter hike. This place is 2 hours exactly and just under 100 miles from where I live in Ohio. Let's look to the left. Nobody coming. We are just cruising out here after a big long drive, and I am completely geared up with layers, so I don't think I'll be getting cold. There's no wind at the moment, so that's great. We're a little under 3/4 of a mile to go. And I don't know when the last time this was found, and I also don't know the container size. So I got a little research to do before I get to the cache. Let's do this. Okay, I did the research. This cache was placed in 2017. It's a small size container, and it was found sometime in 2025, which is good news because it's 2026. It's near the end of January as I'm filming this, and we've got wonderful snow on the ground for me to hike out. By the way, if you're brand new here, I am Triple P, and I am shooting for 430 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We got a long ways to go. Let's keep moving, grooving, and chugging along to find the cache. Whenever you're doing a hike like this, it's important that you consult the map. This particular area has a trail map on my phone, and so if I get confused or I'm not sure or I'm at an intersection, I just check the map, rotate it, line it up with the direction that I'm going, which is currently, we're traveling north, and then go from there. But yeah, we're headed up to the top of the overlook. And this is probably gonna be my favorite hike of the winter. This is a big, huge hike, and I can't honestly think of a better time that I want to be here than right now. Okay, yeah, you can come in the summer, it's warmer, but there's bugs. You can come in the fall, that's probably okay too. But winter's my favorite season, so we're here filming this in the winter, as you can see from the snow on the ground. Let's keep moving. Okay, right here's the map. And as you can see, I did a little bit of research on the best place to park. There's 2 parking waypoints on this map. The first one was part of the geocache page. The second one is where I personally customized my parking. Because these trails are so windy, hilly, and crisscrossing, I had to find the most direct route to the cache that didn't involve crazy amounts of trail switching. And so that's how I ended up at that parking spot. The second one. I was just reading the cache page, and it says that the hide is on top of a really tall hill. I would hope so, if it's got a 4 terrain on it, you know? All right, we keep moving, we keep grooving, and we're gonna find the cache and jump another Fizzy loop. Who's ready for another Fizzy loop? I am. Here we go. Well, as to be expected, we're generating a lot of body heat. So now my glasses are fogging. I took off the winter hat, put on the orange hat. Glasses are still fogging. We're absolutely crushing it right now. We are under half a mile and maybe even closer to a quarter mile at this point. What a beautiful area. I'm hoping the scenic view at the end is as good as the pictures show, because it looks pretty great on the cache page. This is an awesome hike, and will, assuming I find it, right, it will get a favorite point. And we'll get some pictures to celebrate the Fizzy loop once we find it. All right, we're closing in. Let's keep going. Let me ask my audience, would you guys do a hike like this? Would you do a hike like this in these conditions? Snow, almost a full mile one way, over a mile round trip, a little cold, not too terrible. In my opinion, you know the answer is yes. Because for me, this is the best time to hike. You're gonna generate all that body heat, warm yourself up pretty quickly, which is exactly what happened to me. All right, we carry on. We are under a quarter of a mile to the top, and we're gonna make this find. Here we go. Can you guys read that? If you can't, it says mine shaft. Apparently, there's a mine shaft trail over here. And then over this way, we got some picnic tables. I guess this is part of the camp. They probably bring kids up here for like outdoor education. And they might even do geology class at the mine shaft. What a hike that would be. Boy, if you worked at this camp, you'd be in really good shape. All the hikes with the kids you'd have to do, you'd be outside constantly. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. I used to work actually as an outdoor education instructor. And I did teach geology and some other subjects like shelter building, how to build a fire, all that stuff. I think that's common knowledge, but if it's not, you guys know now. Always worth a pit stop to see something cool. Thanks for watching. All right, friends, we are closing in. We are under 500 feet to the Fizzy loop. Come on. We're headed to the Buzzard's Roost. That's just the name of it. It's an overlook. I'm not sure what time I started this hike, maybe half an hour ago. So that's actually not too bad. We've been going pretty slow. We're staying very consistent. Stopping if we need to, but we haven't needed to. Okay. We're gonna make the find. This is getting so exciting. Yes! Let's go! Yeah, there's the Buzzard's Root sign. We're 100 feet away. Let's go this way. I see a scenic view. Yes, I do. We're gonna look at the scenic view before we find the geocache. Hey! The culmination of the entire hike. Here it is. All right. You want to be careful, but I do want to go out this way. Check it out. Yes, totally worth it. Woo! Okay, the first thing I see is the stump. I'm gonna check the stump. I don't see it in the stump. We're gonna have to keep looking. Okay, we tried this stump here, and I looked all around it. Couldn't find it. We checked the stump that I first showed you. Didn't see it. There's a third stump down there. I've looked there. I've looked along the edge of the cliff. I actually went down this side and looked underneath the cliff. It's nowhere to be found. How would this go missing? It's so far away. Who comes up here and just randomly steals a geocache? I'm a little heated. If we don't find it, we're gonna ask the cache owner for permission to log it, because this is ridiculous. I'm not replacing it though, because I don't have any containers with me. All right, everybody, this view behind me is right where we are going to wrap up this cache of the week. We didn't find it. It was a long, cold DNF. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 430 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.